This is Colin O'Keefe for LXBN TV. As part of our ongoing coverage of LegalTech New York 2012, I'm speaking with Charlie Magliato, Legal Program Director for Biscom. Biscom provides market-leading document delivery solutions for the enterprise. Charlie, what are the hidden threats that lawyers and litigation professionals should be aware of when it comes to file transfers?
Well, Colin, I like to think there are three. The primary one clearly is security. The concern for law firms to protect themselves from data breach. And most people are under the impression that the primary reasons for data breach are either internal or external malicious intent. But frankly, a number of studies have been done. They've documented the primary concern are employees. Employees creating unintended employee data breaches by use of unsanctioned, or I should say unsecure file transfer methods, whether that's email or file sharing services, or frankly the proliferation of mobile devices, whether it's tablets or iPads or smartphones, and having attorneys transfer files, download files securely to those mobile devices. The second one that seems to come up is this issue of compliance, expanded federal and state data privacy regulations. Today, there are 44 states that require notification of data breach. And there's a growing number of states that have their own more stringent data privacy regulations that require the encryption of personally identifiable data both at rest and in transit. And lastly, even beyond security, there's this issue of productivity drain. Files are getting larger and larger, and they're having a productivity impact across a law firm. For instance, email is a big issue. Email attachments are getting larger, and they're having an impact not only on the performance of the email environment, but on the productivity of the attorneys. The attorneys are sending out these large emails with large attachments. They're undeliverable. They get bounced back, so they scramble to figure out how they can deliver these emails. They'll have a large file and potentially breaking up into multiple small files and send multiple emails, or they'll get IT involved, and IT will come in and maybe set up an FTP site, or they'll burn a DVD or what have you. Then we have the issue of the litigation and practice support teams using any number of file transfer services that are just not efficient, whether it's DVDs, whether it's FTP, whether it's setting up an extranet. These services are not only inefficient, but they take a lot of overhead on the part of the IT department to manage and support on an ongoing basis. So those are the three issues that we see.
I see. And how has the legal community responded to Biscom's files transfer solutions?
Well, it's kind of interesting. There are a number of different types of managed file transfer methods and secure file transfer methods out there. And really, it's driven by use case. We see the most predominant use case within a law firm simply of an internal employee trying to transfer a large file to an external party, or trying to send a confidential document securely, and also provide a facility for that external party to transfer files back into the firm. So, and then we have the case of the litigation and the practice support teams having to deal with very large, huge documents that they need to transfer to support e-discovery, and whether it's intake or production delivery. So those are the use cases that we see, and Biscom is really the leader in providing a secure delivery, secure file transfer capability for these types of use cases. And we're the leader for two reasons. First of all, security. We've spent a tremendous amount of R&D to deploy technology that'll ensure encryption of data and authentication of data. And secondly, ease of use is a key issue. We're finding, and we know that if a technology is not easy to use, it's going to be very difficult to get adoption, especially with attorneys. So we've deployed a technology that utilizes a very intuitive user interface. The goal is to provide a sort of a self-service application to the attorneys and offload the burden of administering some of these antiquated file transfer services off the backs of IT.
I see. And And what's the latest news with Biscom?
Well, we're really excited. We're introducing a couple of new things at LegalTech. We're very, very excited about introducing a new Biscom iPad app that will allow attorneys to securely download files to an iPad. It'll protect the files on the iPad and provide a facility for the attorneys to transfer these downloaded files to external parties. So you'll see that at LegalTech. We're also introducing a collaborative workspace feature that will allow or sort of facilitate the secure sharing of files within a project team or with outside counsel and clients. And finally, after LegalTech, we'll be releasing our 2011 legal industry milestones. We're really excited about the growth of our legal business, and one of the drivers is that we work very closely with our law firm clients and prospects to understand their requirements and enhance the product to support those requirements. We've grown dramatically over the last year. We've, for the most part, doubled our user base, our legal client base, and we've grown our revenues year over year by over 85%. Today, we're in the top 3 of the top 10 law firms and 25 of the Am Law 200 firms. So we're really excited about continuing to deliver the most advanced secure file transfer solution to the legal industry in 2012.
That's very exciting. It's very exciting. Once again, that's Charlie Magliato, Legal Program Director for Biscom. For more on Biscom, be sure to check out biscom.com, and of course, be sure to see them at LegalTech as well. For more video interviews from LegalTech New York exhibitors, presenters, and attendees, be sure to visit lxpn.lexblog.com. Thank you, Charlie.
Thank you very much, Colin. Look forward to seeing you at LegalTech.